Hi everyone, this is Connie with Flourish, here to give you the last few steps on the beginner's guide to painting furniture. So the 9th step is reassembling your furniture. I'm going to walk you through some of the tools that I use for that step so you too can have a workshop that is ready to reassemble. So the first one is actually having a kit that has various different sizes of screws and bolts. It is a super great tool to use and pull from whenever you're replacing screws that are rusty or broken or bent. So highly recommend getting something like that, so whenever you do a project, you're not constantly going to order or go to the store to get different size screws. It's a great tool. I got it at Habitat for Humanity for like $10. So I'm sure you can find it on Amazon. Great option for you. Another couple things, of course, you're gonna need your electric drill, a hammer, and then your manual screwdriver. So various different heads on this one. So various different ways that, or the various different types of heads on the screws, you'll be prepared. A couple other tools, of course, is wood glue. If you are going to use wood glue to repair anything, make sure that you're clamping it or putting something heavy on top and leaving it for at least overnight, so you're making sure that it's fully dry and hardened before you continue to use it. Another thing is antique furniture often uses brass handles and pulls, and so one thing, if you want to continue to use it, is to actually shine them up with Brasso. It's a great solution, but it is very strong, so make sure you're wearing a mask and eye goggles whenever you're using it, or at least in open air with a breeze, because it's very strong and it will actually bother you. If you are going to replace knobs, I highly recommend either vintage, secondhand, which you can find on Etsy or Facebook Marketplace, and then Amazon, of course, is a way to get new knobs. Knobs is an easy way to update the look of the piece, so highly recommend considering that. But I love vintage, so I like to use typically, based off a collection I have, or ones that I find secondhand. Okay, so those are the tools that I use for the 9th step. The 10th step is actually to clean your brushes. I typically, because the Fusion Mineral Paint is water-based, I can use just Palmolive and water. So it's super easy, just make sure you're cleaning your brushes. Another option is to actually use Fusion Mineral Paint's brush cleaner. It's a really neat, kind of looks waxy actually. You use a little bit and you kind of rub it on the brush and it gets the paint out. So great product, and it leaves kind of a moisturizing for the brush, which is great. And then after that, the 11th step is actually to make sure that you're curing the paint for 21 days after you have completed your project. What that means is you can use it lightly, but the paint will not be fully hardened until 21 days after you've painted it. So just use the piece very lightly, gingerly, and not, heavy use until then. And then the last step is the best step. It's enjoy your piece. You've accomplished a lot. You've done something wonderful, and you made your house even more fabulous. So you should pat yourself on the back and enjoy your piece. I've hoped you enjoyed this beginner's guide to painting your furniture. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you, and I will see you soon.